Hi everyone, New York Times bestselling author Jamie Brumfield here, and right now I wanted to come to you live and talk to you about my second take on the CW's Nancy Drew. Now, if you caught my first video, I watched the first 3 episodes of the CW's Nancy Drew, and I was kind of like a, I don't know, kind of thing. I was on the fence, and I basically said you could take it or leave it for me, but there was one part to the series that caught my attention, which is why I decided to continue watching. So if you caught that first video, definitely this will be helpful for you if you're into paranormal like me, because I am really glad I stayed watching Nancy Drew. Now, I will say that I basically watched the episodes on the CW app on my smart TV, as opposed to watching them, every prime time at night, because I was just so busy. I had so much going on that I just decided to just catch up on it when I could. And that is where I sat with that series, is I was like, it has potential, but I'll keep watching because of the haunting. Now, it's kind of funny that I'm doing this video December 1st, because we're starting our whole haunting or ghost story tales that we're doing every day of the month, 31 days of ghost stories or 31 days of hauntings on this channel. So it's kind of funny that I would be talking about this one too. But if you've caught the CW Nancy Drew, what do you think about that series? Do you like it, love it, hate it? Let me know in the comment section. Are you going to stream it? Do you say stream it when it goes out to Netflix, or watching it on the CW app? And do you stream it there, or do you say skip it? My answer is, I will say the very first 3 episodes, they almost lost me, but they caught me back probably around the 5th or 6th episode, when the haunting took center stage. And so that is when I said, yep, okay, Nancy Drew is on my list. It's not my favorite. I will say it's not my favorite, but it does hit some chords that I really enjoy for paranormal. So if you like the supernatural or paranormal, you're going to like this. If you like mystery, wrapped up in mystery, a real life mystery, true crime kind of stuff, you're going to like Nancy Drew, because a little bit of spoilers here. Nancy Drew is all about, a murder takes place. They're all suspects. And Nancy Drew is basically going off on her own to try and help solve the case, basically to clear herself and her friends. But also, she's into mysteries. So she had some childhood stuff that inspired her love of mystery. So she is big on mystery, and so she's solving this mystery. She does not believe in ghosts or hauntings or anything else like that. However, this mystery has made her change her mind, and the CW has done a decent job about blending the two genres that typically, they would be blended. Ghost mysteries are blended, but they're trying to come across with it being a mystery series. That's how they tried to portray it in the beginning, I believe. That's the feel I got for it. And now they're blending in as the season continues on, they're blending in the haunting, and they're making the haunting believable. So they're trying to manipulate the two genres and mesh them together in an appropriate manner, and it's coming together nicely. It took its time. It took a while to get comfortable, if you ask me. But meshing genres like that can be, sometimes it can be hard to get all of the components in there that you want to get in there. I do appreciate the way that they're doing it. So I think that it's coming together nicely. They're really, the main characters are like, I don't believe in this stuff, but then they have other characters, side characters, that kind of, do believe in it, and they're pushing that belief on them. And so all of a sudden they're starting to see things that they never thought possible. Now, not only is there the haunting, I'm going to stop there for a minute. I'm going to say this. So if you don't want spoilers, I'm just going to give you the rating. I would say this has gone up to probably a 3.5, and has the potential maybe for the season to be a 4 for me. But at this point, it's a 3.5. It's above average, and I would say stream it. I would say if you haven't caught the previous episodes, definitely start from the beginning. You can catch them on the CW app for a certain time. They're available before they become unavailable. The CW app is free. You can put it on your smart TV. Also, you can, I'm sure with most of the CW episode or series, once the season is over, it appears on Netflix. So it'll possibly be there too. I'm not their marketing team. I don't know if it's going to go there or not, but most likely all of them go there. So I'm pretty sure this one will too. So all in all, I think it is definitely something to catch, but definitely give yourself the opportunity. If you're into paranormal and supernatural, give yourself the opportunity to keep going past the first 4 episodes, maybe 5 episodes, because it doesn't really pick up speed until after that point. All right, so those who want the spoilers or have already seen it, or those who are watching and you feel differently or the same, or however you feel about the CW's Nancy Drew, please let me know in the comment section. I will, if you're not on the live chat, I will catch you on the replay and I'll comment back to you. I just want to know if you agree with me or if you disagree. And if you disagree, it's perfectly fine. This one I'm like, it's perfectly fine to disagree with me on anything, but this one I was still on the fence. So, I did want to do this because I really didn't sound too positive, extremely positive about it for the first impression. So I definitely wanted to get a second take video up just in case. So the spoilers. So here's the deal. There is a haunting that there is a girl who died in the past, basically high school friend of her parents, the teenage parents. Basically, they had a high school friend who died, and so this high school friend has become a legend within the town, but there is also the haunting. Now there is the haunting of this individual who is basically haunting different members of the town because maybe they're connected to her murder or maybe they're not. And then there is other ghosts that are trying to haunt the town as well. So there's a lot of spectral storylines at play. There's not just one ghost. There's multiple ghosts coming into play. Now, you've got also something that just became notable as of the last episode I watched. There are not just ghosts, but there are other evil things that are haunting the town. And I'm wondering if these are maybe more demonic, things like that, but they haven't really addressed this. They look like dark creatures that definitely you don't want to run into in a dark alley. Let's just say that much. Definitely things of nightmares or the boogeyman under the bed, shadow creatures. They're definitely dark shadow creatures that, walk within the shadows and definitely pull your attention. So if you're into the paranormal, I think you will like Nancy Drew on the CW. I do think that you have to give it a little chance to warm up to it because it does take probably the first 5 episodes to really get it took 5 episodes at least for me to really get my motor running on this one. So at this point, I'm going to watch the rest of it, and I think it'll turn out to be a pretty good series. And so that is my take on that. For those of you that are alive, do you have a take on Nancy Drew, CW? Let me know in the comment section. What do you think? Or what's your favorite CW show? Because there are a lot of really great CW shows, so I always focus in on those. I definitely love, Supernatural, which is the last season, The Legacies, which is really great. The Vampire Diaries was awesome before they canceled that series, as well as the originals. I really enjoyed that one too. There are a lot of really great shows on the CW. Have you caught any of them? Let me know. It looks like we aren't getting too much live today on this video, so I'm going to go ahead and let you go. But be sure to leave a comment in the comment section, and I'll definitely respond back to you. Thanks so much for tuning in. I hope this helps you decide whether or not you're going to watch the CW. Nancy Drew on the CW. Let me know if this helped you decide whether or not you want to watch it, or if you had already started watching it, or what you thought. Just let me know what you think about Nancy Drew. All right. Thanks so much for tuning in. I am New York Times bestselling author. Thanks for escaping into the paranormal with me, Jamie Brumfield, signing off for now. I'll see you soon. Oh, and later today, we're going to do a ghost story. This is going to be fun. All right. I'll see you soon. Bye.